Aloha and welcome. I'm Fade Panther, and this is Lobotomy Corporation. Fear the future, or face the fear, build the future. I just kind of face the future. Let's get into the tutorial. I've been meaning to play this for the channel for a while. It's just today ended Daemon X Machina, and more or less ended Ghostwire. I needed something, so why not this? I'm also not feeling great, so yay. Hello, manager. Welcome to the Lobotomy Corporation. Starting today, you are responsible for managing the anomalies we have and ensuring that we meet the daily energy quota. You can move the camera with WASD keys on your keyboard. You can also press and hold the secondary mouse button, right mouse button, and drag the mouse. You can also zoom. You can zoom the screen in and out. Hey, music, I cut you in half for a fucking reason. Fine. Overly aggressive fucking music. Yeah. Cool. Zoom. There. Let's try a simple maneuver. When you hover your mouse over an agent, some information about them will be shown on the top right corner. Please try to select an agent by pressing the primary mouse button. You have a riot stick, standard uniform, your fortitude 2. Okay. Well done. Oh, now the music's just like, fuck you, fine, I'll just turn off. Asshole. Well done. The information displayed on the panel on the right is related to the selected agent. Some of this information is vital, such as their statistics and ego equipment. Okay. Please view the section in the manager's manual titled Agent for more information on what this information means. For more details on what this information means. My brain has been doing, like, conversions. The bar at the top left displays the amount of energy you need to collect to end the day. On the top right corner lists what missions you are able to attempt today. Our company produces energies that, when a product called positive Equiplin, PE in the green box, is released by an anomaly. An anomaly generates PE boxes while it is being worked on. Please click the containment unit holding an anomaly. This. Since you have yet to unlock any information about this anomaly, you have no way of knowing how it will respond to the 4 different work types. In order to learn this information, an agent will need to perform a work with it. For now, please select the work type available, Instinct Work. Instinct Work sedates the an anomaly's physiological needs and desires. Sates. That's the word. Sates the physiological needs and desires. When an agent conducting instinct work conducts it, their fortitude will increase at the end of the day, raising their HP. Now, click the agent. Each work you can request your agent to perform will have different results. Success rate will... Oh. Oops. If your employee is not mentally ready, anomalies may appear more frightening or disturbing to them. As such, they may receive fear damage when encountering anomalies, which will lower their sanity points, SP. Employees of a lower grade will take more fear damage when encountering anomalies with higher, basically level differences. Anomalies release equivalent when agents work with them. We collect this into what we call E-boxes. Depending on how the agent performs during the work process, the anomaly will either respond positively or negatively. When it responds positively, we receive positive equivalent, and it produces a green one. However, if the anomaly reacts negatively, it will release negative equivalent instead and damage the agent. Please keep in mind that when an agent's HP or SP drops completely, the work process will be forcibly terminated. An anomaly's mood might change depending on the outcome of the work done. This outcome can be predicted based on the amount of PE boxes we attain during the work process. An anomaly typically has 3 states of response: good, neutral, and bad. Depending on the outcome, it may use a special ability or attempt to escape. When work process is complete, PE boxes are collected. In addition to PE boxes, the count towards the daily energy quota, each anomaly also produces a set of PE boxes unique to them. These PE boxes are stored and shown in the anomaly's unique PE box counter. These can be used to unlock more of the anomaly's information or extract ego equipment. Okay. After work has been completed with an anomaly, you cannot send another agent to work with it for a short period of time. Until you can work on it again, you can send your agent to work on another anomaly or let him heal up in the main room. Whenever a department regenerator gauge fills completely, employees in the main room will be healed. This will restore both their HP and SP. Let's order an agent to work with a new method. First, click the agent. Second, use... Okay. Now use the secondary mouse button to click the containment unit. Please be aware that you can accidentally deselect an agent during this process. We still don't know much about this anomaly, so please order the agent to perform Insight to work with it. Insight work is a work to improve living conditions, ensure the containment units are working in optimal conditions. When an agent performs Insight, their prudence will increase at the end of the day, increasing their sanity points. Okay. You seem to have collected a sufficient number of anomalies PE boxes. It's time to learn about observation. Please select the nameplate displayed at the top of the containment unit. At the moment, it displays the subject number instead of the name. After unlocking the anomaly's basic information, the name will be displayed instead. Okay. This displays the current information we have on the anomaly. As you can see, we know very little about it, as most of it is locked away. Okay. You will need to spend of your unique PE boxes we have collected from the anomaly to gain specific information. Let's try basic information. Details and tips concerning the management of anomalies are displayed here. If there is something the anomaly dislikes, it can result in a decrease in Quillhoff counter QC and cause problems with the rest of your energy production. Please be sure to unlock and read the anomaly encyclopedia thoroughly. Now try to unlock this information. How the anomaly reacts to different work types is displayed here. Greater preference for a certain work type, the more successful the work process will be. The number on the left indicates. Oh, okay, down here. On the left indicates the virtue level of an agent needs to perform that level of work. Please unlock the information. Continuing on, this area shows the maximum QC of the anomaly. It will inform you on whether the anomaly is capable of escaping, as well as damage resistances when it does. Knowing what the anomaly is weak to will be crucial in handling any escape situations. Try to unlock this one. Why does it actually have an escape possibility? We now have maximized the observation level of this anomaly. When you fully unlock a section of an encyclopedia, the observation level of the anomaly will increase. This will provide additional benefits when working with the anomaly, such as increased work speed or success rate. Once the observation level reaches a certain point, the extraction and production of ego equipment from the anomaly will become available at the cost of its unique PE boxes. Ego weapons are powerful tools that can help you suppress other anomalies. Please just extract one now. Ego suits offer increased resistance to certain types of damage. Inversely, some forms of damage may cause greater wounds depending on the ego suit is used. So, pale black, it's a problem. Red and white, it's okay with. Well done, manager. Here you can view the ego gift the anomaly may present to your agent. If this information is unlocked, each time the agent finishes work process with the anomaly, they will have the possibility of receiving an ego gift displayed here. Please note, the chances of this occurring tend to be rather slim. Lastly, let's take a look at the anomaly's observed records. Please click on the text and not abnormalities story. In this section of the encyclopedia, you can read through the observation records of the anomaly. New lines will be added as your observation level increases. Now then, it seems that we've reviewed everything. Please exit by clicking closed. First, this is called the Standard Training Dummy Rabbit. They should have called it the Standard Training Dummy Bunny, but okay. An anomaly in the shape of a training dummy used to train up incoming managers. Rumor has it that this anomaly was chosen to be used for training, as it is the most docile and tame of any that we have extracted. It's called a training dummy rabbit, but it doesn't seem to enjoy carrots. It likes people. If it escapes, it merely follows the employee as it leaves containment unit. Oh, okay. That makes sense why they would choose it to be the training dummy. It is an anomaly, but it's one of the most docile. For now, you have unlocked the basic information. Some of it is displayed at the top of the containment unit. Furthermore, we have unlocked the list of favored works. We now know that the anomaly prefers attachment work. Let's try to order an agent to perform attachment work. Additional parts of basic information are displayed in this window as well, which can be useful to a new manager. Why don't you try ordering an agent to perform attachment work? Okay. Outcome ranges. Seeing as you've learned the preference for attachment work, the success rate will have, and the time and the amount of time needed to perform the work are displayed. Okay. You can also see various details of the agent mousing over them, allowing you to make a mindful decision when giving out orders. Arrival time slow, level 2 attachment, work success really high. Ooh, what's this? There's one last thing I should warn you about. Each time an agent enters the containment unit to work, with an anomaly, the Quiff Moth meltdown gauge will be filled by 1 tick. Oh no. When the gauge is completely full, a clump, I don't know how to pronounce that word. A meltdown will occur throughout the facility. The number on the right part of the gauge indicates the number of containment units that will be affected. Affected containment units will receive a meltdown alarm and will have an alarm around them. So it's only going to affect one because I've only got one right now. When the meltdown occurs, hold up. I dislike that I can't pause there and read that when it's actually super important information. The meltdown can be resolved by performing works with the anomaly whose containment units are affected. If the meltdown is not dismissed within the time limit, a proportion of the energy we have collected will be lost, and the counter will immediately drop to 0. Please try to prevent this from happening. You can find more on the work count penalties in the menu. Creases, yeah, alright. Cool. I believe we have covered almost everything you need to know about beginning managing anomalies. If you have any desires to read more about it, I would highly recommend, which I highly recommend, please look in the manual, look it up in the manual. The manual can be consulted at any time during management by pressing F1. Cool. Now then, Shall we finish the workday? All you need to do is press the button at the top. After completing a workday, any agent who had performed work will have their status values increased according to the work types they perform. After these values have passed a certain point, their corresponding virtue level will increase. Agents' level can also be increased if their virtue levels are high enough, or if their virtues are higher enough. Those who have achieved this will be promoted. Cool. Okay, I get it. So basically, each of the little bits go up by a virtue level. Then their overall virtue level goes up. Got it. You will also receive Lob as a reward for your hard work in accordance with your management ranking. You can ensure a high rank by keeping more of your agents alive at the end of the day. The higher your ranking, the more Lob you'll receive. However, if there is any anomaly loose when you choose to complete the day, you will lose some of your Lob you would have otherwise earned. Okay. You can view which missions you managed to successfully complete throughout the day here. Anytime you clear a mission, you will be able to conduct research in the department. You will be able to conduct research in the department it came from at the start of the next day. Okay. Once management has been finished, you can elect to advance to the next day or retry the current day. Dead agents, lost ego equipment will be recovered if you decide to retry. However, you will also lose any abnormality observation, PE boxes, extracted equipment, and promotions earned if you basically it restarts the whole day. Finally, please click the button to skip to the next day. Okay. This gets complicated quick, clearly. Jesus. When a mission is successfully completed, you will be able to conduct a research project. The proposals for a department's various research projects are displayed at the start of the day of each day during deployment. Select a research project, click and drag the open to an open slot in the lower right, and then click Proceed to confirm your choice. Please try to do so with the example proposal. Do you recall how you were rewarded Lob for your skill during management? You can see the total Lob, up in the right-hand corner, you've gathered here. For this point of my instruction, I'll show you how to spend some of your Lob to hire new agents and how to deploy them. Cool. Let's begin by hiring a new agent. Click Hire. Here you can view the information and appearance of your soon-to-be hire. You can adjust their virtues by clicking on the arrows next to each one. If, for example, you desire to hire an agent who has with more HP, you can increase their fortitude. Let's try that now. As you increase the virtue levels of an agent before hiring them, the amount of Lob required will increase as well. The higher the values, the more Lob they will cost. You may need to consider thoroughly how much Lob you are willing to spend on just one agent. as well as how much you will have afterwards before finalizing your decision. Once you've finished adjusting your new agents to how you want them, you can then press the hire button to finalize it. The agent you were customizing was just hired. How about we take a look at their information again? Click it. Just like we viewed their information during management, the information about your agents will be displayed here just the same. If you think your agent could utilize some strengthening one of their virtues, you can fortify them. Click the strengthen button. Exactly as we adjusted their virtues during hire, you can adjust them here by pressing the arrows next to each one. Please remember that is stated prior. It will cost additional lob to do so. Prudence 1. Now finish it by pressing confirm. It seems your new employee is ready to be deployed. Let's do so by clicking and dragging the agent with the primary mouse button to the control key. Well done. Now give them some equipment. If you recall, we extracted some ego equipment from the anomaly yesterday. We can give that to our employees. Click the ego list. Currently displayed is the list of ego weapons and their information. Now, click one of your agents on the right to select them. Xavier. Okay, so you're just better overall. Now assign the ego weapon to your selected agent by clicking one of the empty slots. Oh, it's a hammer. Got it. Okay. Continuing on, let's take a look at the list of available suits. Click the suit tab. Just as before, you can click on this. Please take a moment to test the equipment. Test equipping other... Okay. Excellent work. We should head back to the deployment screen. I didn't really have anything else anyway. It appears there is a mission awaiting you today. It is not necessary to clear every mission you have immediately, but it is recommended to handle them as soon so that you will be able to conduct research for the following day. Okay. One last thing. If you have any further questions involving management process or deployment, you can always review them by clicking the button on the top or pressing F1. Next, I will briefly explain to you how to deal with an emergency situations that may arise while you're managing anomalies. When you are ready, please select the next day. Yep. Allow me to explain how a manager should deal with emergency situations. The number displayed here is the counter. It will decrease if you happen to violate managerial guidelines shown in the anomaly encyclopedia or fail to avert a meltdown in time. So you must be wondering what happens when it drops to 0. Shall we find out? Please select the containment unit to perform work. It doesn't like this particular type, if I remember correctly. Oh, and I sent in the newbie for it. Oops. When the counter reaches 0, they will either escape or use a special ability. Such things can lead to rather inconvenient situations. This particular anomaly happens to escape. Our agents cannot work with it while it's escaping, so we need to suppress it. Click the escaped anomaly. Tiff. Anomalies can inflict 4 different damage types. Red, which decreases health. White, which decreases sanity. Black, which decreases both. Or pale, which decreases health by a percentage based on the target's maximum HP. Ooh, no. Agents equipped with Ego can also utilize one of these 4 damage types. So its damage type is red, so it'll hurt HP. Furthermore, anomalies have a set of defenses. Some forms of attack may be weak, while other ones could be fatal. You can suppress an anomaly more efficiently when your agents attack using the damage type they are weak against. So if I had white, this anomaly deals red damage and is weak to white damage. How convenient that our agents are all equipped with Ego suits which resist red, and Ego weapons that deal white. Oh! Cool. Nice music. One other thing. If an agent using an Ego weapon whose grade is higher than in the anomaly's risk level, 10th, Zen, blah blah blah. Okay, so 10th is weaker than Zenith. Okay. They will deal more damage to the anomaly and take less damage as well. Our current situation, the Ego's grade and the anomaly's risk are equal. 10th to 10th. So this doesn't. Okay, I see. When the suppression UI is displayed, you can take note of what Ego each agent is equipped with. Okay, yeah. So they're strong against the red, weak against the pale and the black. Before sending them into combat. Hover your mouse over an agent will allow you to check on their defenses. Now, let's go ahead and send him. He's got the most hit points. Coming face to face with an anomaly, especially so when it's on the loose, can be quite shocking and frightening for your employees. It's just like when an agent enters a containment room, they may receive fear damage. If the risk level of the anomaly is high, while the agent's level is low, it will cause a heavier strain on their mind and lower a larger portion of their SP. Okay. It appears that this anomaly is a bit too strong for just one agent to suppress. Ah, good time to remind you that if an agent dies, the ego they were assigned will be lost as well. Now let's order the rest of the employees to suppress. So drag, click both of them. You can accidentally deselect. It is much safer and easier to give your orders when paused. Yeah. You've done well in handling this situation. Let's move our employees back to the main room of their department. What the hell was that? The fuck? When an employee's sanity falls to 0, they will panic. A panicked employee will show different behaviors depending on their highest virtue. If you wish to learn more about this, please refer to Employee Panic in the Manager's Manual. For now, please click the currently panicking employee. Agents can be recovered from their panic state when their SP is restored completely to and because they had the highest. Oh, that's weird. Okay. SP can be restored with either white or black ego weapons. Conversely, conveniently, all our current agents are equipped with ego that deals white damage. Please select available units. That is creepy. Can you stop screaming? Thank you. That was excellent. Truly well done. If you ever happen to fall into a situation that you wish to redo, such as turning back time to avoid the death of an agent, you can do so by hitting escape and clicking the rewind to memory repository button, or clicking retry. When you choose memory repository, you will go back to the most recently imprinted day. Retry, on the other hand, restarts the current day's deployment. Okay. Lastly, let's call all our agents back to the main room. You can, of course, do this by selecting them all manually and moving them with the second mouse button. However, there's an even easier manner. Next to is the recall button. Recall. Can you two stop panicking? This concludes our basic manager training and education. If there are any questions or concerns that happen to cross your mind while you're on the job, you can always refer to the manual by pressing F1 or by opening it from the escape menu. Lastly, there will be tooltips that appear if you mouse over various interfaces and wait for a moment. I wish you good luck and lasting health. Okay. That was Lobotomy Corporation's tutorial. I will actually try a yeah, cool. Yep. Thank these guys for the translations and all that stuff. But yeah, I will come back to this. Wait, let's see. Okay. Oh, 50 days, huh? Okay. And there are 3 endings. Oh, this is gonna be... I had thought that this was like a roguelike. Just a roguelike simulator, but it looks like it's less of that and more of a linear experience of a puzzle game, which I'm cool with. I will catch you all in the next game. If you want more of this one, please let me know. I would be happy to play this, but this is definitely something that if you are uncomfortable seeing it, also let me know that. Because as you saw with the guy panicking and the room just beforehand, it gets dark. Like, this is SCP that isn't SCP. So monsters, cryptids, crazy stuff, and because it's Chinese based, a lot of those get really nasty. So anyway, I will catch you all next time, whatever game it may be. Until then, have fun, be safe, and aloha.